Hello infidels, my name is the Gaming Terroriser, and I need to have a fucking shave. What's up? Welcome to Question Time with the Terroriser. I think it's done this before, but don't know how many times. I think it's episode 5, could be 4, not sure. But anyway, yeah, so I take your questions from my YouTube, Facebook and my Twitter, and I answer them for you. So I'm gonna have about 20 questions. I'm gonna fly through them as quick as possible. And let's go. Suburto Gaming wants to know, how did you get the idea for this channel? I was living with a few friends from college. One of them was a big fan of machinima. He got me into machinima. I watched things like How to Annoy, Rooster Teeth, and who else? Sea Nanners. I just discovered this whole new world. I was interested in it, and I just said, fuck it, I want to be one of them. So I just did it. And that's how I roll. Funky Monkey wants to know, what is your favourite Good Grief episode that you've ever done? It has to be either this one here, Batman. So it was me going around in Gotham City Imposters, and I just got some amazing reactions. Or else over here you have one that was very sentimental to me. It was Operation Rage Quit. It was my first video being an official member of Good Griefing, and it was also the first video of mine that ever made it onto machinima. So it was fucking awesome. So yeah, those two. How do you get girls to notice you? I'll be honest with you, girls normally tend to go for guys who they think don't want them. Girls always want what they can't have. If you go around making it obvious that you want them, they're not going to want you. That's just unfortunately the nature of the beast. Just if you like a girl, not avoid her, let her see you, but just don't be caught looking at her. Don't talk to her too much, don't act too interested, and you might see results. That's just my perspective. I'm not very good with women. I'm terrible. Actually, forget what I just said. What was your first console or PC game you ever owned? Pokemon, Mario, etc. Okay. The first game I ever owned was when I got my PlayStation 1. And that was Spyro the Dragon. Yeah, that was my first game that I owned. Now, the first game I ever played was Super Mario Kart on the Super Nintendo. But the first game I ever owned was definitely Spyro the Dragon. It was amazing. Video games was just so awesome. Kill Noobs for Life wants to know, why is your voice so beautiful? Dude, I use an auto-tuner. My voice is not good. Nran Tran Fan wants to know, hey Terroriser, were you in choir in high school or show choir? Yes, I was when I was in primary school. That's like elementary school for you guys? Yeah, I was in the sopranos. I don't know if it was altos. I was in the group that had the squeakers. I had a squeaky voice. I still do, but not as bad because it broke and it's still kind of squeaky. But I was in the sopranos. Yeah, I was in choir. I had a little dicky bow and I looked like an absolute bellend. What advice do you have for a guy and his friends who are about to start their own gaming channel on YouTube? Have patience. That's the most important thing. Don't get impatient thinking, oh, no one's subscribing. Trust me. It took me a year. Well, like a year, and I have 21,000, which is kind of quicker than people who've. I've actually kind of surpassed people who've been doing it for much longer than me. I've just been lucky and very grateful, but you just have to be patient. Don't expect to be famous in like a week. A lot of people go in with a bad attitude, an immature attitude. Just be grounded, just keep making videos, get through all the shit. You know, people might say, oh, you're shit, just keep going, and yeah, it's worth it. If you put in the work, you'll be rewarded. Would it be okay to let us make your intro? Yeah, no, I want you guys to make things like take one of my videos and make a song out of things I say or stuff like that. Make music remixes or make a meme out of a picture from the game, from one of my videos and something about me. Send it to me and I'll put it up on my channel. I like creativity, so if you can be creative, it's a good idea. Do it. John on my Twitter tweeted me saying, Mila Kunis, yes or no? What's that? Yeah, my penis agrees. Yes. YouTube in 4 years, what do you see? From Kazabeats. Jeez, good question. I hope to still be here. I hope to be successful. I'd like to be a machinima director. I will be a machinima director. That's the attitude you need. And I hope to be pretty big. I'd love to be big. I like to. I don't know. It sounds selfish. Oh, I want to be famous. No, it's just you know, I'd love to have my work seen by millions. Millions is probably a bit exaggerated, but you know, by a lot of people. So yeah, I'd like to see myself successful and working properly with machinima. That's the goal. UCubs Gaming wants to know, what's your favorite color? Blue. Have you ever been to the USA, and what's your favorite food? From Brian BLB0215. Nice name, Brian. It's a good name. No, I've never been to America. I will. I want to badly. I want to go to the West Coast. No offense to the East Coast, it's just not exciting as West Coast. I really want to go to California. So, my favorite food, it's either Indian food, because I love Indian. My dad got me into Indian food. But also pizza, especially when it's just covered with every single meat there is on the planet. Ugh, yes. Like a meat supreme pizza. I've had some good times with meat pizzas. Wait, yeah. Despite how weird that sounds, everything, yeah. I like pizza. Where have you got your perfect German from? I have terrible German. I learnt it in school, and I was not very good at it. They still slag me today, my friends, about how bad and how stupid I was in that class, because I used to always make an absolute tit of myself. If you could change one thing from your past, what would it be? I was picked to play for my country in cricket, which is an English sport, and I'm Irish, so it's not really, you know, a popular sport in this country, but my great grandfather played it, my grandfather played it, my dad played it, my uncle played it. So basically it was passed on to me, and I grew up playing it. I was really talented, and I was picked to play for my country, but I was terrified I was going to be bullied and insulted because of what sport I played, because I didn't tell anyone in my school. And yeah, I regret it, because it would have been an honour to represent my country, but no, I turned it down because I was afraid people would insult me. Never let other people's perspective or opinions affect your decision making. That's one thing I want you guys to know. If you do something and you like it, fuck them. Just do it. Don't give a shit about other people's opinions. Let them, if they want to be bullies, they're the ones who are not going to have a bright future. You just be, you know, the bigger person and just do what you want to do. Where have your family descended from other than Ireland? On my mother's side, we descended from Scotland. On my dad's side, Yorkshire in England. That's where they more recently, but before Yorkshire, they actually came from Sweden, Scandinavia. They came from Denmark and Sweden. So that's where I get the blue eyes. I don't know if you can see them because I'm looking into a light and I'm kind of blind right now. But I have blue eyes, and I used to have bright blonde hair. I used to look like a proper Swedish kid. Well, kind of like a Nazi baby, but also bright blue eyes and bright blonde hair. So Swedish. So yeah, Terroriser Swedish. What do you think of France? What do I think of France? Yeah, thanks very much, France. Dicks. Do you have a girlfriend or a boyfriend? First, I'm straight, don't have a boyfriend. Ugh. Why would you ask that? Okay. This is probably the toughest question, because I was with someone, and it's had to kind of come to a stop, because, you know, I'm going this direction, I'm going to college, work in this direction, and she was going this way and in this direction. So it's kind of like a good way to put it into perspective for you guys. It's like a puzzle, a jigsaw. You know, when you have a piece that you're trying to force into the jigsaw, it's in the wrong place, and no matter how hard you try to make it fit, it just won't fit. That's kind of like it is. Sometimes I want it to work so bad. I still care for this person. I really do. But, you know, it takes two. Sometimes it's just not meant to be. But if you want something badly, never give up. I'm still not going to give up. I'm still going to, if I still want this person, I'm still going to go after this person. But it's just a shit kind of time. So for now, we're just, you know, kind of going our own ways. Well, in the future, you never know. But yeah, it sucked, to be honest with you. But that's part of life. I know a lot of you are young and you haven't experienced this yet. But if you ever have a girlfriend, don't underappreciate that person, because once you lose them, yeah, that's when you begin to realize how much you care about them. And unfortunately, at that stage, it's too late. So you should always remember to appreciate that person, because, you know, like that, you can lose them, and that's when times get shit. Okay, so I don't want to end it too much on a downer. So good questions. keep them coming. Put them in the comment section. Tweet them at me at Terroriser on Twitter and also on Facebook. The Gaming Terroriser. You have all the information for those in the description. So yeah, guys, I'll talk to you later. Good questions again. And yeah, I think I'm gonna have a shave because I actually look like Hutch. I think I'm beginning to look like Hutch. That was a bad version of White Boy. I don't want to look like White Boy. No offense, man, but I don't.
Terroriser, Terroriser, Terroriser. You can subscribe to the Terroriser. Hit the button above. Subscribe to the Terroriser, Terroriser, Terroriser. You can subscribe to the Terroriser. Hit the button above. Terroriser, hit the button above. Subscribe to the Terroriser, Terroriser, Terroriser. You can subscribe to the Terroriser. Hit the button above. Subscribe to the Terroriser, the Terroriser, awesome Terroriser, the awesome googly bin. Subscribe for more and like a video, favorite and favorite. So subscribe to the Terroriser, the Terroriser, awesome set my balls. Subscribe to the Terroriser, the Terroriser, awesome Terroriser, the awesome googly bin. Subscribe for more and like a video, favorite and favorite. So subscribe to the Terroriser, the Terroriser, awesome set my balls. Subscribe to the Terroriser, the Terroriser, awesome. Subscribe to the Terroriser, the Terroriser, awesome. Subscribe to the Terroriser, the Terroriser.